Hello, dolphins, magnets, ChatGPT, and other sentient beings. This is Scott Piper. I'm stepping in to help out while Corey is on vacation. I'm a cloud security historian with an unhealthy obsession for digging through the geologic records of AWS SDK commits. My day job is at Wiz. This past week included the nonprofit conference for CloudSec, a conference that I help out with, the AWS conference Inforce, and an outage in US East 1. That outage happened on Tuesday, June 13th, starting a little before 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and lasted roughly 2 hours. It happened shortly after the AWS Reinforce keynote. It primarily impacted Lambda, but caused cascading issues on other services that depend on it, including the web console. Now for some news from AWS. AWS announced a script to bulk update policies for the new AWS billing and cost management permissions. A few months ago, AWS announced that they were going to quickly make a breaking change to a set of IAM privileges, but then they remembered that they aren't Google and decided to delay it and actually help customers migrate. Amazon QuickSight now supports APIs to automate and accelerate assets deployment. These new APIs allow you to export and import your QuickSight assets across accounts. Amazon Recognition improves face search accuracy with user vectors. What was interesting to me about this announcement is that they mentioned the use cases of online onboarding and step-up authentication for identifying employees. AWS Config supports recording exclusions by resource types. AWS Config can be surprisingly expensive in some environments where certain resource types are changing frequently. This new feature allows you to exclude those resource types, which helps reduce your bill. But it also means that you no longer have visibility into what are likely to be one of your most important resource types to be monitoring. Falcon 40B foundation model from TII available on SageMaker Jumpstart. AWS is relying on third parties to create LLMs for its cloud to compete with the offerings of other cloud providers. This model ranked number 1 in the Hugging Face OpenLLM leaderboard. Amazon EMR supports price capacity optimized allocation strategy for EC2 spot instances. This seems like something that should be included in this newsletter, but I know very little about AWS cost. I normally rely on Corey and the rest of the Duckbill group to explain these things to me, so hopefully that one makes more sense to you than it does to me. Amazon Verified Permissions is now generally available. This service allows you to configure your own version of IAM for your own applications, except this one costs money at $150 per million authorization requests. Announcing Livetail and Amazon CloudWatch logs, providing real-time exploration of logs. Something many of us have been wanting for a long time, you can now see the most recent CloudWatch log messages in real time in the AWS console. Some tools. Aiden Steele released a tool called RDS Con. This falls on a new EC2 Instance Connect capability, which Aiden Steele read about, and 30 minutes later, he tweeted, "I've dug through the AWS CLI and re-implemented it." And a day later, he released this tool. This allows you to access your private RDS instances without bouncing through a bastion.